Hey 7-8A, this week we are going to start to write narratives. And narratives are stories that you have been writing probably through most of your school careers. And, oh, sorry, was there a question in the back? What is a narrative? What is a narrative? That is a really great question, and that is why we have this video for you. So, what is a narrative? A narrative is essentially the structure of your story. It's how the story is being told. How are you going to tell your story? It gives us detail. It allows us to picture what is actually happening in the story. So instead of just writing a sequence of events down, you're going to use a series of features to allow your reader to actually picture what is going on. So there are 5 essential features to a narrative. And right now I'm going to go into all 5 of them with a little bit of detail to help you brainstorm ideas for your own narrative. So the first feature are the characters. The characters are absolutely essential to your narrative because it is incredibly difficult to write one without having any characters. We want to develop our characters throughout the story, and this is one of the most important and exciting features because we like typically to see how a character grows throughout the story and maybe what they're learning as they move on, and it helps us to learn more about them as well. Next is the conflict, and this is where the tension comes from. So the tension, or a problem, as we typically refer to it as, could be between your main character and another character, or it could be between the character and the setting. Maybe there's something going on where they are that is causing some sort of issue. Another important feature is the plot. And this is the main point of the story. Where is your story going? And what is happening as we get there? So the plot is what's actually happening. What is the point of this whole story? Okay? And then your setting. Where is your story taking place? What does it look like? We want to write this in so much detail that the reader can picture the setting of where your story or your narrative is taking place. Now, the setting is so important that it should help to determine the genre that you are writing. So if you're writing a scary story, your setting might be in a haunted house. So if you're in a haunted house, your reader might assume that you're writing a scary story, which we did in October. And finally, your theme. All stories have themes. Now, we often write these stories or narratives without knowing what our theme is. But think about what lesson is being taught in your story. What lesson did your character learn? And that essentially is your theme. Okay? I hope this helps. We're going to work on some brainstorming for your stories this week before we get into the actual writing. I hope you're all well. I am really looking forward to getting my hair cut, but I have no idea when that's going to be. We'll talk to you soon, 7-8A.